Hi, I'm Roxy. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get the tea on your person. So, right off the bat, someone wants to get their boo back. So, I feel like we've been saying this for a little bit now, that your past person's going to try to come back. Some of you, they're going to come back when you move on, when you decide to start talking to new people. Some of you, they're just going to wait till the last damn minute before they charge and decide that they say, I have feelings for you or want you back. If you guys have already been in a relationship. For the ones, I feel like some of the collectors, you guys weren't in a relationship. Some of you, they were just situationships. Let's be honest here. Something about your name. So I feel like people might have been saying your name a lot, or they've just been hearing your name a lot. I feel like your name goes around in a circle, so you guys might have similar friends, or people just know of you, and there's a lot of talk about you in the circle or in these people. A lot of the talk is the fact that, one, you're working on something, and you're not allowing just anybody in. I heard concocting. People say you're concocting something as well. So people might say that you're a witch, or say that you're over here manifesting stuff, or you're just over here, you're working on something for sure for a lot of you. A lot of you, it's your pentacles you're working on. It's your artwork you're working on. For some of you, you're working on a relationship. A lot of you are packing your bags and moving somewhere new. Some of you are seeking higher knowledge for something. Some of you are just done with some kind of home situation, and a lot of you are packing your bags and ending and taking off into a new direction. Like I said, a lot of you are seeking higher information, seeking something higher. Like you want more of something, like you're letting your guard down, and it's not just money that you're seeking. I feel like a lot of you are searching for a certain someone romantically. Some of you are looking for someone who's good in the bedroom, or there's just passion. Like you want something more, and you don't want just the plain Jane same old stuff. Like you're searching for something of higher meaning. You're searching for something that could possibly lead to something more. And a lot of you, it's taken you a long time to let your walls down and let people in. A lot of you, you're going to get this wish fulfillment when you least expect it. When you're out here doing your thing and not worrying about someone else. I heard about the other party. So I feel like a lot of you, when you finally move on and stop worrying about other people, places and things, when you actually are putting the work into yourself, when you're actually going after your work, like a lot of you, like I said, are seeking some kind of knowledge. Some of you might be going back to school. Some of you might just be working on getting some kind of information. Also, people could be searching information on you and thinking that you're out here doing some kind of shade, and they're gonna find out to their demise that you aren't out here doing any shade. You're actually out here working on your pentacle. You know, you're doing your schoolwork, you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah. Some of you are just kind of like minding your own damn business, out here doing your thing, but yet people are out here talking about you, saying that you're doing this. I heard foolery. Somebody's saying that you're out here being a fool. Some of you are out here being portrayed as, I heard lazy. Some of you are out here being portrayed as someone who don't take care of your home. I feel like a lot of you are being portrayed as someone who sleeps with a lot of people as well. There's a lot of talk around you, but remember, people can talk all they want. Your aura is going to speak for itself, so don't even worry about all these people out here trying to dig up old bones on you, trying to dig up information on you, because I'm being shown dust. Like, nobody can find me dirt on you because you're not out here doing this dirt. Like I said, you're gonna show your light is gonna prove to people, and no matter what anybody says about you, even if people try to say they found dirt, and I'm gonna tell you right now, people are saying they found dirt, but they didn't find nothing. All they found was dust, old dust. Like, there's just nothing there. And I feel like a lot of you are starting to pull your energy back from people because there's a lot of energy vampires, is what I heard. You overthink a lot of things too. You keep to yourself. Now, a lot of you have put your guard up and no longer want to just let anybody in. Some of you are gonna, I heard, receive some news as well. But I also feel like some of you, we're searching for things. Some of you are no longer searching anymore. Like I said in a past reading, a lot of you felt like you were that bunny from Alice in Wonderland where your alarm is going off and you're rushing to shut this alarm off, but you're also not sure where you're rushing to. Like, all of a sudden you're like, why am I running? I just feel like I've been running for so long down this path and I've gotten nowhere. Where am I rushing off to? Why am I in such a hurry to get to nowhere fast? Because a lot of you don't have a plan in mind just yet. A lot of you don't really know where you're going. You're kind of just like going around and around in circles and you're not getting anywhere. And I feel like a lot of you, that's when you realized, I need to sit down for a minute. I need to smell the roses. I need to stop. Enjoy the moment as it is and not rush into something. What are you rushing into? A lot of you, you're realizing you don't need to rush into relationships. A lot of you are realizing you don't need to rush into situationships. A lot of you are just not rushing into things. A lot of you are taking a big look in the mirror and really seeing yourself for who you are. A lot of you are really enjoying your appearance now. A lot of you have taken a long time to get to actually know yourself within. A lot of you have taken the time to actually get to know who you are as a person and start to love your skin. And I feel like that intimidates a lot of people. Because now when someone comes your way, you're like, is this going to be worth my time? Is this going to waste my time? What am I getting out of this? Because the bedroom thing is not for me. Or these empty cups that I keep getting and keep stacking up in the background are not getting me anywhere. I want something worth my time. I want something more than just a fling for some of you, or this knowledge that you're seeking that I'm putting time into. A lot of you were starting new classes, and some of these old ones that you started, maybe you guys were picking up a couple classes in college or something, but now I feel like a lot of you thought you were going a certain way, but are starting to realize that that certain way that you were going wasn't working for you, or that certain relationship or how you were doing certain things wasn't working. Some of you, you were dealing with a couple different people, and you're realizing these people you were dealing with wasn't working for you, and you're moving on from these people. I feel like a lot of you have learned some kind of information about a certain person as well, and people were making this person out to be a certain way, and you're really quickly realizing that this person is nothing what people say they are, or vice versa. Some of you are the people who got left behind because you weren't putting the work in. You got left behind because people were feeling like they weren't getting anywhere with you. People were feeling like they were filling up an empty cup, a cup that had a hole in it. So some of you had to go within and really look at yourself and really evaluate yourself. What is it that I'm doing? Am I not working enough? Am I playing too much? Am I indulging in things that are not working for me? Like a lot of you, I feel like this person walked away from you, really woke you up. Or this is the person you were thinking about. That they are realizing that you are this Queen of Pentacles and you're walking away from them. And you are walking into your truth. Like this person that you were connecting with walked away from you because, again, they saw you as an empty cup, like they kept pouring and pouring, or vice versa. This person definitely sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. And now they want to come back and beg you. For some of you, they might come with flowers and beg you at your feet. For real, legit, is what I'm seeing. This person wants to worship the ground you walk on. But they were confused. They weren't sure of this because they were dealing with somebody else in the past. That was this Queen of Swords. Male or female, take it as it resonates. Your person was dealing with somebody who didn't care about other people. They were only caring about themselves and what they could get out of a relationship. Some of them were very harsh with their words. Some of them were very harmful, toxic people. Some of these people put their hands on them as well. And then you got you over here, this Queen of Pentacles, who's very comfortable within her skin, within herself, and is very loving, very caring, and very fruitful. This was confusing to this person. And they weren't sure if they wanted to leave this other past person because they were so comfortable in what this person did to them. They were so codependent on this person that they could not see past all the smoke and mirrors and how toxic this person truly was. It took them a while to see you for who you truly were. And a lot of them, they were already over this past person, but what they did to them in the past, also, this could have been a past life situation as well, where your souls remembered something that you did in the past life, as well as what I heard. But they had to get over whatever shit that happened in this past life to see you for who they really were. A lot of them were afraid that you were just putting on a facade. And they weren't looking for someone who's just going to pretend for a little while to be this beautiful, loving, caring person and then turn around and turn into this cold diva who's just here for the money, who's just here for to be waited on hand and foot. Like, I feel like some of you come off as this, like, you're very beautiful, but then people are like, no, she's got to be this Queen of Swords. There's no way that she's this Queen of Pentacles, also this Queen of Cups as well. Like, you're radiating something that it just seems too good to be true. So people feel like that you just put on this facade about being one certain way, and really in the background you're really this woman or man who's just gonna, you know, take charge and not allow anybody to do anything, not let anybody go anywhere. Like, you cracked that whip. This person, I feel like, was afraid that if they did start something with you, they were going to get, like, their free time, like the boy time or the girl time was going to get cut off. Like, they were afraid that, you know, the old ball and chain kind of thing. Like, they were afraid that if they did make a commitment with you, if they actually took that leap of faith and moved in with you, or did a family thing with you, or had a relationship with you more, if they actually went forward with you, then you would make them, you know, buckle down and not be allowed to go out and do things, constantly being home, you know, the whole family life. Some people just find that boring. And this person, I feel like some of you, they had to walk away some kind of sex addiction as well. Like, this person's just so used of being able to do anything and everything with whoever they want because they're single. So I feel like this person was really fretting the fact that if they actually committed to you, there's no more of these shenanigans in the background. This person could have been a player in the past background. They could have had multiple people at one point. And I feel like this person's trying to move away from this. And it took them a while to move away from this. It took them a while to see that this home life is actually where it's at. This party life, it gets old quick. When you're old and gray, who are you going to end up with? Who are you going to be out there drinking your cup of coffee on Sunday morning in a rocking chair, watching the sun come up or go down? A lot of you put this person in a perspective of thinking, of realizing where their life was going and where their life was heading. And it wasn't very successful. It actually looked kind of bleak for some of you. And I feel like this is what really woke this person up. This really shook this person to the core. This person wants somebody that they can grow old with. They don't want to just be out here being in a single life and eventually become one of those people who are lonely because they're old and they got no one to talk to, and they're, who's going to come visit them at the nursing home? Like, this person's really done some thinking, and it really got them in their head. A lot of you, they think about taking you on a date because they want to be honest with you. They want to have an honest conversation. Some of you, they could take you out on a picnic, I'm seeing, or take you out on a nature hike. Some of you, they might ask you out on a date to go out for drinks or coffee, because they want to get to know you more. I feel like they didn't do much of that. They want to fix something. They want to clean something up. They might be cleaning up themselves. Excuse me. Like I said, excuse me. They're cleaning up their act. For some of you, they are drinking a lot, and they had to clean this up. Some of you, they had to go to AA, is what I heard. Yeah, they had a lot of 99 bottles on the beer on the wall, knock one down, take it around. You know that song? That's what I'm hearing. Like, this person drinks to get you off their mind. They drink themselves drunk, like sick. They're throwing up and while they're drinking, and they're also throwing up in the morning. Like, this is just a daily habit for them. They get up, they do their thing, they get drunk, they throw up, they get up in the morning, they do it all over again, because this person is just, they're in this, I heard self-deprivation, but okay. This person is just, they're drinking themselves to death. They're doing whatever addiction they have going on right now. They overthink everything. They may be they watch your social media as well. Like, they're just making themselves worried. They're making themselves sick. They're overthinking something. And someone is definitely trying to find trying to find dirt on you because they're afraid they're going to get hurt. For some of you, this is a new person coming in, and they're just trying to look for any dirt that they can possibly get on you because they feel like you're going to just be a heartache. This person is very confused. They're definitely overthinking this. They're like, there's no way this girl can be like this, or there's no way this guy can be this perfect. There's going to be some kind of flaw. I mean, yes, we all have flaws. Why are you searching for a flaw? If you're searching for it, you're going to find it. Plain and simple. You're always going to find something when you're searching for it. Again, I've said this in the past readings. Leave the past in the past, especially if you're going to start something new with a new person. Don't think about your past. It's over with. Throw that shit in the trash. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket where it belongs, because bringing old baggage into a new relationship, whether this is a new person or an old person, you're starting something new, bringing that past hurt or whatever happened in that past is ultimately going to fail your new relationship. Throw that shit in the past. That person, one, did not do those things. And if it is an old person, make them do the work before you even go into a relationship. And two, who says you can't just be friends for a little while and see where things go? A trial run. Who said you have to make everything legit? Let's Facebook that shit. Like, we don't need to do that. We're adults nowadays. You don't need to say who you're with and who you're not with. Like, who gives a shit who you're with? Why does everybody need to know your tea? Get to know these people on a personal level before you go and say, hey, I'm with this person. Yeah, it's great to say that you're in a relationship, but is that relationship going to work? Are you going to end up saying, you know what, this isn't for me? And then you're going to go and post that you're single. Bro, that's pointless. It's a waste of time. Get to know your person. Don't be afraid to, ask questions, get some answers. You know what I mean? Get to really know this person. Ask them information instead of trying to dig for it. If you have a question, ask this person. I'm pretty sure if you can't talk to a person about their past or whatnot, then there's your answer right there. If you can't ask this person where they've been, their STDs or whatever, if they've been tested recently or whatnot, if you can't be honest about your bedroom and all that, like, I got kinks, you got kinks, bro, come on. Let's be open and honest and ask the questions you want to ask. Let's be adults here and ask the questions and put that shield down. Don't be afraid to get to know someone. And if you don't like their answers, then there's your answer. It isn't going to work for you. You can walk away, plain and simple, instead of wasting your time putting all this time and effort into something that's not going to work out, that's not going to pan out. Not everything has to turn into a relationship. And I feel like a lot of you, that's where your big tower moment is. Like, a lot of you are like, you know what? I don't need to rush into nothing. Let me get to know these people. You don't even need to be sexual with them in order to get to know someone. Just getting to know them, like going out for coffee or just spending time with them. You know what I mean? You don't actually have to get physical with someone in order to get to know them. You can always wait and push that over. You don't have to rush into things. Some of you are not used to hooking up with people. Like, you're not into that hookup culture. And it took you a while to say, you know what, let's talk more. I want to get to know you more before we throw any intimate stuff into the mix. And I think a lot of you, it took you a long time to get to this point. Like, a lot of you are going through a lot of big transformations. A lot of you are really studying things before you just go and dive head into it. Yeah. Don't overdo it. And some of you need to be more open to your spirit guides. They're trying to tell you something. I feel like a lot of you have asked for these signs, but yet you're overthinking the signs. You're looking too much into them. Like, I feel like a lot of you have gotten the signs, but you're kind of closing your mind to it, like closed mind. And now you're going to say, no, I'm actually very open-minded. But to the spirit realm, they're trying to relay the message to you, but you're not seeing it for what it is. You're too closed off to it. So pay attention to it. Kind of keep your mind open. Don't say, nah, that's not possible, because now you're doubting it. Now you're doubting your spirit guides. So you know what, when they give you a message, or they give you the sign, take it for what it is. Understanding, looking at both sides. Some of you may need to really look at both sides of the coin before you go and make your harsh decision, is what I heard as well. Some of you need to look at both sides before you end a relationship as well. Some of you have taken your time and really understood both sides of this, and you know that something has to end, something has to stop. Some of you, it is the fact that you're over drinking, you're overindulging. Some of you are overlooking for information, and you need to calm down, chill out. Stop looking for something and start just going with the flow. Some of you need to learn how to go with the flow. Effort. Conquer your demons. Some of you, this is your demons, that you are so caught up in all the stuff that's been going on in your life, and you're too afraid to let your walls down. Some of you need to conquer these demons that you think of, all these bad things that could possibly happen if you meet this new person. Put that to the side. Again, those are all things that happen in your past, not this new person. Why is this new person being portrayed as something that your past person did to you? That's not fair, is it? How would you like it if they did that to you? See it from the other side. And again, understand, looking from both sides, looking at both sides of the coin. How would you feel if somebody portrayed you, and you know that you're out here, you're a sweetheart and you want to love, but someone's like, that's a player, he's out here doing this and that, or she's out here doing that. Look at both sides of the coin. Don't assume, because then you make both of us look like an ass. Some of you need to put the effort in as well. I feel like some of you are not putting the effort in. And it's because you're too up in your head, and you're too worried, and you're too closed off, and not wanting to let anybody into your heart. Yeah, because some of you are really looking for someone who's worth your time, who's real. You're just so over the wasting of the time. You're just so over the empty cups. I get it. I truly do. But when you keep, when you give up, it's usually when it happens. When you stop looking, that's usually when it happens, they say. When you stop waiting around for that person, that's what's going to happen. Inspiration. Some of you are inspiring people and you don't even know it. Like, they're watching you and they're following you. Some of you have a lot of followers because you're so inspiring and you don't even know it. Some of you are just letting out who you truly are, and it's very intimidating to a lot of people. You spinning in your power is intimidating. You being yourself and not trying to be out here hurting anybody because you're just so comfortable in yourself is intimidating to people because you're free. You have that freedom. You've broke free from all those chains that people try to chain you down and say you are this or that, or all these assumptions out of here. Like, you just, it's inspiring, but it's also very intimidating for some people out there who are not in that process of finding themselves. Some of you just need to love this person for what they are and stop trying to make them out to be a big bad wolf in your mind. Some of you need to conquer this demon that you see that is just so big and bad. You know that saying, everything in the mirror, doesn't it say on your little rear view mirror, or that little, not the rear view, the mirror on your door, it says objects seem closer than they appear or whatnot? I feel like that it's that mentality. Like, this person seems so much bigger than they are until you actually step closer to them and realize they're not that bad. Surrender, letting go of the darkness. Exactly, surrender. Look, she's not as evil looking as you think. She might have looked like Medusa from afar away, but really, if you actually took a closer look and put away your assumptions, she's this beautiful tree creature, or not a tree creature, a dragon woman, fairy woman. Space. Some of you just needed some space for a while to actually get your shit together. Some of you are a little cranky and just need to push everybody away for a little bit. Some of you are feeling some hurt and anger. Maybe you had lost someone in your past. Maybe you lost a loved one and you had to just kind of pull back and take your space. And maybe you were coming off as this mean, cold-hearted person. We all go through that point in time where we just need to pull back, chill out, and push everybody away. And this is when you guys have your tower moment. This is when you guys really go within and work on yourselves. You know what they say, when you hit rock bottom, that's when you really start to wake up, right? Some of you have hit that rock bottom. Some of you might have been arrested for overindulging in the alcohol. Some of you might have done some stupid stuff that got you fucked up. And that was your wake-up call. Don't be afraid to tell people to get away. Like, some of you may need to tell people, I need my space for a little bit. And you're not normally one of these people. You're just always so caring and loving and take people on. And you're always, like, socializing with people. But, you know, sometimes you just need to take that step back. Some of you, you need to tell people, I need some space. I need some time. Love and light.